Oh, welcome to a new episode of Factorio. This time episode 55. I hope you loved the world tour last time. So we got this system mostly up and running, and the only thing we need to do, I'm gonna expand it like this because I'm lazy. I'm too lazy to keep an island just nicely, and I just want room. I'm just gonna do it like this. The first thing is we're going to add a buffer, and the second one is we're going to add a nice thing for the science centers. So we should first make a little buffer system right here. You still have quite a lot left, so let's just put them down. See if we can make them nice and square again. Probably not, because we wouldn't have enough for something, but we'll do it later then. There's still a lot of landfills being made. I know this makes a lot of noise, and I note to myself, make sure to put the sound a little bit more down this time for landfill, because I'm landfilling. So that works. So we use a stack inserter and a bunch of chests to sort that out. So 3 lines. So if we do like this, then we would have 1, 2, 3, and now we need 3 more. Let's get 3 more white ones. I want 3 more. Thank you. Didn't know why I stopped walking there. That's strange. But anyway, my voice is recording, but I'm a little bit far from the mic. Oh, there. Let's fix that then. Probably still better. Yeah, that looks way better. We need these potions to all go up, so that's going to take a while. Also, it's gonna give me these. Yep, nice. And if I do, nope, I don't want to do that. Stop robots with auto trashing me. I cannot do that. Alright, so we can use a car. A car would give us a lot of capacity, I guess. So a car needs fuel, so we have solid fuel. I know I should make it rocket fuel, but I don't care. So what was that? What was that? Oh yeah, my power system is failing because these things just don't seem to be... It doesn't seem that filter inserters can start up these again. So let's do that by hand, because somehow these filter inserters don't put stuff in there. As you can see right here clearly, they don't work. So I'll need to reset them somehow. So let's all reset them. Let's also use this one. Now it's filling up the chest, and you should be connected to that. Well, you should be connected to that, and you should not be connected to that. And copy you to there, and then move that. So now my power system should be going up again. As you can see, the steam engines just took over, and then they started shooting, and it all went downhill from there. Also another one here. It cannot put it inside. Why can you not put it inside? Well, that's a problem. Let's make sure the one core will be keeping active. I can supply that. I don't know. I think that's something buggy around this thing. I have no clue. Bug about this build will be the first thing that I encounter that's game-breakingly buggy. Oh yeah, we've got our car. Next time, remember to bring my car. So, you, gray, blue, which is next? Purple. Purple and yellow. So that's are the colors. And then next time I'm gonna bring my car, and I'm gonna put these, if possible, in my hotbar. It gives me a little bit more room, and then more in my hotbar. Can get rid of you because I upped the red production. Let's see my car. Hello car. Almost everything. You and you. I want in here. Okay, not more in you. Also blue then. Oh, that's nice. There's a lot of stuff that can be put in here. Oh wait, this is going way faster than I I'm used to driving a tank. Come on. So I made a system right here. What's the front? That's the front. System right here that makes greens, and the system that makes reds, just to keep the copper supply and that kind of stuff low, and the iron supply, and keep the green and red circuits high. Alright, that got better than I expected. But in purple, but in you, why is this in stack 2? I don't know. Just don't know. Just don't know. So let's put everything in the chest that it should be. Alright, so then we have a little bit blue ones left, and what we then do is just make these requested chests for all their own items. So they ask for the max of that item. So if I make a system right here with a robot port, with logistic robot, the logistic robots will try to, you need to personal logistic robots. That would be something that's cool, I guess. Although that would be ashamed too. Personal logistic robots that only work with your trash slots. That sounds good. So basically we have those all items. We're gonna take them out later. But first we're gonna hook them up so they work. So we're gonna set it up. So read if everything is below what was it, 4,000? I don't know anymore, which would fit in 20,000 set. Then enable disable read hand content, set stack size, control signal, no, set filter, no, enable disable, and then also set a filter. Alright, so if I do to set filter, enable, if you do like this, and then set filter, enable disable, set filter. Oh, it doesn't set filter. Alright, that's a shame. So you should be green. So here's, you should not be red in. Here should red be in. So this is 20,000. So this should stop. If it's below 20,000, it is above 20,000, right? Let's read that out. So enable if anything is below anything. It should be anything. So you should not be green. You should be blue. You should be, nope. You should be gray, blue, and then purple and yellow. Here's a few blue ones that should be in here. So now they're gonna start making, which is going to be fun because it cannot supply the amount that it needs. So this, you can see it's already draining the belts out. Some belts just need more iron, some need less. And I know these two need to be a full belt of iron in the end. They're missing a few speed meters, so the system is not working at full speed. For example, can I find one that just, one of these should stop working soon, I guess. This still has all the stuff it needs. This has all the stuff it needs. Oh, they're working at full speed. So we can see in production, if we not do that, but just grab the science packs. Let's give it a minute so it's a little bit more stable. And grab all the science packs. Do you have them all? No, miss yellow. So in a minute you can see that it's, well, it's not that stable. In 10 minutes you can see it's pretty stable. It is getting a stable supply. The problem is with the amount of putting in, and it just needs some more optimizations needs to be done. And these don't have speed rails, which is the biggest problem. But that's nice. I want to drive. I want to learn driving cars, so that's gonna take a while because that's pretty fast. If I can. Alright. The brakes are fine, but it just takes the time. Alright. So this still doesn't put stuff in there, does it? No. Why wouldn't you put stuff in here? I replaced this one, so yeah, I don't know. They're all trying to. But I'm now running on one engine, just keep filling up this thing, so I guess it's waiting for an update and that kind of stuff. Also, what I wanted to do is just set up a logistic thing. You take it out. This is going to be fun because it's going to be one big mess. So what I want is I have a belt, and I want to add three. So we have 3 on the left, 3 on the right. So it will be something like this. So we will have 3 on the left, 3 on the right, and then we have to add 1 for the other things. And it's going to be the case later on. Don't worry, I don't worry about it yet. So now this stopped. So what I want to do is just, if we hook up, for example, this line to here, it's going to put it on this side of the belt. Then we let this run through the system. Let it come back and join here again. And meanwhile, it's just taken out by these things. What we then do is do something like that, and you're gonna read the content of that belt, and we're gonna enable this one if gray is 0, then that one would work, and we can just have this one go right through, I guess. Do we need 1 or 2? I guess we only need 1, right? No, because it was something different. So these will put it on one side of a belt, so I want to know which side. On that side of the belt. So I guess it's back to the drawing board a little bit then, because I want them all on the same side of the belt. But we now know that it will. We're talking about that side, the right side of the belts. So I want to flip those over for most of the time. Let's flip down some substations because we need them later on, because I am gonna work with the substation grid, as I'm told you quite some times before. So basically we all need to let these go. These on the right side, or to make it a quick fix, we let the belt go the other way. This is though, you think, why do you need that? Because if we put the items on this side of the belt, they are longer on the belt. So if we hold them here and say U is 0, so it does that. So you see this room in between, and that's something that I want. And I want to automatically dump all U, all U, all U, all U, all U, and all U. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Something like that. Probably need a robot board. Let's ask for a few robot boards and flip them down later on. Connect up to this system. Robot boards. Let's ask 5. Anyway, so that works. Then we can also do it for green and for red. So the same counts for green and for red. We just hook this up. We copy that. We copy this, but only we change this one to green, this one to red. And we can do the same thing on this side. We can also make this a little bit smaller, because we eventually only need 3 wide, I guess. For the other side, it's going to be a different story, because what we need to do is take the items out like that. So they will be on the right side of the belt. Right side, no, that's wrong. So this is the left side. So we need to change that around. So this will keep them on the left side. How do you get them on the right side? We cannot make a lane change there. So I want you to be on the other side, on the opposite side. I don't guess that's putting it on the right side of the belt. It is still putting it on the right side of the belt, so I guess that doesn't matter to you. I guess the best thing we could do is something like this. Although it looks so messy, it's so awkward. As long as it works. So we then hook this up. We set the same things here, but then for blue here, purple and yellow, and white we're gonna add later on. You might already guess what's going to happen. Is gonna make one big chaotic belt, because if there is not that certain color on the belt, it will put it on the belt, and then it will have a sort of delay because it cannot put the stuff on the belt so fast. So with this system now, I'm gonna copy it so we can move it and make it closer to the lowest part, like that. Now it's gonna make one big messy belt. It doesn't look messy yet, but if I extend this, you can start to see that there's patterns in there and it's messy. So that's good and that's nice, I guess. Although, no, this should be on the right side of the belt. These are on the wrong side of the belt still. Right side, so that doesn't matter. So that didn't help. What do we need to do then is let them go right. What? How do we get those the other way then? I want them on the other side. This isn't the way, is it? What we could do, I guess, this will bring them to the other side of the belt, right? No, I want them on the other side of the belt. This will only take stuff on the right side of the belt, although it makes a nice corner. It isn't what I want. I want them to turn around in a small tight space. I guess the only way to do that is doing it like that. That's such a big thing that I don't want to do that. Or we should do it like that. I guess we should do that then. And let these three deliver the things. Because now I'm on the good side of the belt. Now pick a wire, connect that, and copy that settings. You copy. Let me think. You. First one is also copied. So let's try again. Oh, now it's nice. Now the belt looks good. That's how the belt should look like, just like one big mess. Let's now sort this out, and then we could place the laps down, and then we would end the episode because it's slowly but surely getting time. Doesn't matter. These are military science facts. All right, so we have this working. Do it like it's harder, better, faster, stronger. I want it to be there, but that's probably because then we need to go one down. But I guess we can do that. Or we should just let's make it different. I want it to be nice. So how I'm gonna be making it nice? I want a big one loop. So if the loop is coming in here, that's fine. Can we move it one to the left though? Because that looks better. Alright, and then we also make it one there. something like this, and then add the belt. It goes up here, or we could add one more. Yeah, we could add one more, it's no problem. Then we let it go up through here, and let you and continue. And meanwhile add a few of these, so the signs can start. We should add stack inserters just to make sure that they're at max speed. You already have something. Alright, so we have up here, and we add more of these. Oh, that's too close. It should be higher because there should be a belt in between, and the belt should be right here. And on the other side it was on the same spot as that, so we're gonna add them like this so it looks quite a bit symmetry. We're just gonna continue this belt going on. We have until there, so I guess then what we would do is add a few more right here and a few more there. Then we could add one more there, and we're gonna add more right here. Let's see if we do it from the end. Yep, and then add this line straight down, and then we need more belts, and then we could add more of these right here, and we're just getting back into, so we get more belts. And we can also hook this up to the logistic network a little bit. Oh, we're just having 4 left, so that's 4 less than what we used to have. Let's see where the belts are coming from. They're still coming from this place. There's a lot of junk in here. Fine. Alright, let's head back home. These engines are still not running. I don't know what to do with them, because I can try to fix them, but I don't know. As long as it's working, then it's fine. Let's ride backwards, because why not? It looks like that video will be backwards then. Nope, because I do that stuff. Alright, so then we would hook up this thing to here. Then we'll make sure that it goes around, and if it goes around and it sees that there's red on the belt, it doesn't put more red on the belt, so that's nice. Then the only thing we need to do is, let's grab them per two. To there, to there, to there, to there, to there, to there, there, and just add them around, and this will start up most of the things. And then we'll manually add a few more here and there, and then that will just drain the belts, and our production cannot keep up with such a demand, but that's no worries, no worries. Because I already know that this demand is too high for the system at the current state, but in the end it will work, and that would be really nice and really fine. So we just need to add a little bit more stack inserters. Let's remove this. I know there are better shortcuts for that. So we can add that. So if I walk here, these will all be completed, and one more there, something like that. So you can see it doesn't have enough yellow, although it's putting a lot of purple on the belt, which it should not be able to do. Only if purple is 0, it should be allowed to put more purple on the belt. It doesn't put more purple on the belt, so look, the purple is get away, slowly putting more blue in the belt. Yellow isn't there because yellow is missing batteries, and battery is missing. Where's batteries? Batteries should be somewhere. So batteries isn't gonna put on this side of the belt, so batteries come from that place, and that needs sulfuric acid. The acid comes from this place, from that place. Is there any sulfuric acid in this pipe? No. So I think our system just has been drained from sulfuric acid. There's a little bit left there. Is it still connected? It is, but this one is empty. You ain't working because you ain't getting any iron plates. It's because this belt should have copper and iron in itself. Alright, so let's add that and then end the episode. Alright, so that's gonna be a little bit of a big problem to add such things. We could do it like this. This is going to be stupid. I know it is, but who cares? Oh, the pipe needs to move. Move it higher then. In that case, so you go right, go down, left, go down, that's, and you go there, and then we get iron and copper on the belt, although not in the right order. So let's change that. All right. Also, this I need blue. Please go to blue. Also, this underground thing, go to blue. And then I have a lot of mess in my inventory, like plastic and that kind of stuff. But I will figure that out between the episodes a little bit more. But for now, I want to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you guys see you guys in the next one. Have a nice day, and goodbye.